I really liked Carrie. I did not want to make that difficult decision. Yeah, we all really liked her. Tonight's tribal was pretty much the craziest one so far. Danny flipped Pascua and ended up causing a tie, and I'm thankful that he flipped on the revo, or else we would probably have to draw rocks, and I don't even want to imagine a situation where I have to do that. Did you guys ever think that we were the last For Tohono left? Not in a million years. Yeah, but Danny, just give me a break. I'm really sorry. I had to make my decision, and I just panicked and wrote your name down. Danny wrote my name down, and why should I even keep him around anymore? At this point, I just want to get rid of him. However, I pretty much have no choice but to keep him in my alliance. I literally just have to trust that he will not flip on me. And I'm really glad that he had a change of heart at the last second. One thing I want to say is just thank you for staying with us. So yeah, you're welcome. We're almost to the end game. For the first time in a long time, I'm alone in this game. I have nobody to talk to. I have no alliance. I am an island of one right now. It's one last Pascua versus 4 Tohono, and I'm pretty much facing Mission Impossible right now. Does that mean I'm just gonna give up? No way in hell. I am here to compete for that $1 million, and I have just as much as chance as anyone else to win. All I need is just one immunity challenge win, and I can screw up Tohono's entire plan. Come on in, guys. The final 5 of Survivor Wild West. You're not wrong about that, Jeff. Alright, let's get to today's reward challenge. Today's challenge is simple. You will push a wheelbarrow with a face on it through a series of obstacles. If at any point your vase drops, you gotta go back. First person to get both of their vases across wins the reward. Want to know what you're playing for? Arguably one of the best rewards of the season. You will be taken on a helicopter tour around the Wild West. Sick. Once you touch down, you'll have some very delicious food and a break away from camp. We are 34 days into this game. This reward can fuel you right here. Alright, we'll draw for spots and we'll get started. Here we go, for a reward in the form of a helicopter ride. Survivors ready? Go! Gotta put that vase on top of your wheelbarrow. This is all about speed, agility, and just trying to keep that vase on. Just like every challenge, this one also has a learning curve. You will probably drop that vase. Stacy drops, she has to go back. Every time you mess up, you gotta go back to your line. Wayne navigating the balance beam. So far, so good for Wayne. Jeremiah drops, he has to go back. Do not get frustrated, you will most likely drop. Wayne passes his first checkpoint. He's moving on to the next part of this challenge. Danny makes it, you're good, Danny. So far, Danny and Wayne are in the lead. Barbara taking her sweet, sweet time. Stacy drops again. Ugh. Danny and Wayne are neck and neck in this challenge. Jeremiah makes it, you're good, Jeremiah. Barbara drops, she'll have to go back. So far, 3 people are on the second stage. Wayne drops, he has to go back. Wayne could not make that last part. And Danny makes it, you're good, Danny. So far, Danny's on the third stage, while Barbara and Stacy are still stuck on the first stage. Oh my goodness gracious. Jeremiah makes it onto the third stage. Danny working his way through the hurdles. So far, the men have figured this challenge out. Danny's carefully trying not to drop his vase. Wayne makes it, you're good, Wayne. Danny's got to navigate one final hurdle. And Danny makes it across. Danny has his first vase, he just needs one more left. Danny now racing back for his next vase. Jeremiah drops, he has to go back. So far, Danny has been leading this challenge. Barbara's still trying to navigate that first beam. So far, so good. Barbara makes it, she can move on. Danny placing the second vase on his wheelbarrow. Wayne is one hurdle away from getting his first vase. Danny navigating his second vase. Wayne makes it. And Danny drops. This was the mistake Wayne needed. Wayne racing back through the course. Danny's gonna have to start again. So far, Danny and Wayne have one vase. Slow and steady, Barbara. Ugh, why can't I get past this part? Here we go. Danny moving on to the second stage. Wayne gonna try to catch up to Danny. Jeremiah places his first vase. Danny is continuing to expand the lead. Wayne is trying to get to Danny. Danny needs to land one more vase to win reward. So far, Wayne is the only one who can catch him. Danny now moving on to the third section. Danny has been an unstoppable force in this challenge. I'm so close, Stacy. Wayne navigates the second stage. He's gonna have to make a run for Danny. Danny slowly navigating the hardest hurdle in this challenge. Wayne gonna use this opportunity to catch him. Danny down to his final hurdle. Is it too late for Wayne? Danny makes it across. And with that, Danny wins the reward. Oh, thank goodness. Amazing job, Danny. Good job, Danny. I finally did it. Stacy finally navigates that first part. I'm just happy I made it past the first part. Alright, Danny, nice afternoon awaits you, including a helicopter ride. Now pick one person to join you on this reward. I would love if I could remake the bonds with this person, because our relationship hasn't been the best, so I want to take Barbara. Danny, I just want to say thank you so much. No problem, Barbara. Alright, Danny and Barbara, and one more person is going on this nice reward. Please, man. I'm just gonna look at who I think needs to eat the most, and I think Stacy has been struggling out here, so I think she needs to eat. OMG, Danny, you're the best person ever. Of course. Thank you so much, Danny. Jeremiah, Wayne, got nothing else for you. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. We're the two losers. Alright, Danny, Barbara, and Stacy, a helicopter will pick you guys up and take you to a beautiful picnic. Head out and enjoy your reward. Whoa, this is insane. Thank you so much for choosing us, Danny. Oh yeah, it was no problem at all. I just can't believe how amazing these views are. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I don't think I'll ever be able to get back, because I've never been in a helicopter before, and I was just so nervous and excited at the same time. I am so close to the end of this game. I have the most amount of allies, the least amount of enemies, and I'm not anyone's target. I do feel like when I win this game, no one's gonna see it coming. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I can't wait to eat right now. Let's get this party started. Now that's a picnic, all right. Let's all try the hot dogs. This is so good. I'm glad there's a lot of protein here. At almost every reward, there's always been an idle clue somewhere, but I already have the idol, so why do I even need the clue? Instead, I should take the time I have with Stacy and Barbara and use it to my advantage, and preferably get Barbara back on my good side even after I voted for her last tribal. Alright, 100% I'm with you guys. You sure you're not gonna flip to Jeremiah or something? That would be stupid of me now. I'm done turning on you guys. I really appreciate that, Danny. Yeah, same. By the looks of it, Danny might be warming back up to me and Stacy. However, I need to see it before I believe it, and I don't want him turning on me again. Four Tejonos to the end. Amen to that. Sounds good to me. Yeah, the fire's out. I've started it way too many times. The two losers, me and Jeremiah, end up going back to camp by ourselves, and I've never seen the camp this empty before. You can take a rest, Jeremiah. I'll start the fire myself. Thanks, dude. Not only has Jeremiah not shown interest in working with me, he's the last remaining Pascua member, so it makes most sense to get rid of him. Man, this is not as easy as it looks. Try scraping magnesium first. I'm just feeling completely defeated right now. I have no allies left, nobody to talk to, and I just feel like I'm probably next to go if I do not win immunity. And so far my track record is 0, so yeah, that's reassuring. Yes, I finally started it. See, there you go. I've rarely had to lie in this game. I left all that up to Carrie, but now that she's gone, I'm gonna have to pull some of her tricks and get somebody to flip. I've just never had to lie to someone. That's just not the kind of person I am. But it is necessary in order to stay alive in this game that I have to lie to someone. Yo, Wayne, this might be the only time I get to talk to you without the looming threat of someone listening. Yeah, what's up? Please, let's just keep this between me and you. Yeah, totally. But I have the idol. Wait, you're serious? I kid you not. And tonight's the last night I can play it, so I'm guaranteed Final Four. Whoa, that's a lot of information right now. I like you, I trust you, I don't want you to get voted out. Yeah, no, I respect you for telling me. But when did you find it? There was actually a clue at the horseback riding reward that I managed to find. But how long have you had it? The day before Carrie got voted out. So you found it recently? Yeah, it's like this orange little cone with like this dot on top. Oh yeah, the one similar to Danny's. As if a bombshell just went off, Jeremiah comes out of nowhere and says that he has the merge idol. Holy crap. This screws up everything if he plays it tonight, and he says it's the last night he can play it, so that means we're screwed. Do I think he's telling the truth? Kind of, but I've never really seen Jeremiah as much of a liar, but you never know. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Can I, like, see the idol as proof? Yeah, I'll get it from my bag in a few minutes. Okay, just wanted to make sure you're not lying to me. Great, not only do I have to create this fairy tale of an idol, I have to create the physical idol itself too. Man, I was really looking forward to finding an idol this season. Looks like you beat me to it. I mean, if you were gonna vote someone out tonight, who would you like to go after? I mean, if it's not me, then who else would it be? Cause I really like you, but I'd like to get out the biggest threat. Yeah, like, Danny, he's a huge challenge beast, and I think he needs to go. Yeah, I totally agree. I've been working with Danny for a while, and I've made allegiances to go to the end with him. However, if it's me or Danny, I'd rather see Danny go, because Jeremiah with his idol pretty much screws up the entire game. That's a lot to think about. Once again, there's no one here. It's day 35, I wake up this morning, and once again, nobody is around camp. I feel alone all the time now that Carrie is gone, and I just have no one to talk to. Once again, I feel like I'm on the bottom, and once again, I do feel that I'm probably gonna go home next. I told Wayne such a fabrication of a lie, but I'm just hoping that this hopefully spirals into chaos and confusion, because I need a miracle. Okay, Jeremiah is telling me that he has the idol. Ain't no way, bro. That has to be a joke, right? Hey, he could be lying for all we know, because he just told me that he has the idol. He did not show any evidence of it. I would not believe anything that comes out of Jeremiah's mouth, especially this late in the game. But what if he actually does have the idol? Yeah, that's gonna be a big issue. Okay, here's a plan, but you might not like it. I'm just saying we might have to go to Danny. Have you seen the man? He's a beast in challenges. I mean, do you really think it's realistic? What choice do we have? We just have to hope that Danny doesn't win the challenge. I mean, he literally voted against you last night, Barbara, so what do you want to do? I mean, you do have a point. If Jeremiah plays the idol, then he could vote for one of us three. According to Wayne, he says that Jeremiah told him about the idol that he has and that he's playing it at the next tribal. I mean, I do not believe anything Jeremiah says at this point. He could be lying just to make it past to the next stage. Either the Survivor gods have blessed Jeremiah with the idol, or he is lying to us. I think he's lying to us, just hands down. I would love to get rid of Danny, but I just don't think Jeremiah has the idol. And where even is Danny? What am I gonna do with you? I have the idol. I'm going to Final Four. I don't know if I'm gonna play it if I win immunity. I might play it on one of my allies like Wayne or Barbara, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it if I win immunity. And if I don't win, I'm obviously playing it for myself, so Yeah, I might just lose the challenge today just so I can play it and make it to the final 4. I have a group of 4, me, Wayne, Barbara, Stacy. I don't think it's a tight group of 4. I definitely think one of them is talking about getting rid of me. And I don't know who it's gonna be, but I do feel like they're not gonna want to keep me around forever. Listen, Wayne, I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm just gonna hope that Jeremiah is lying. I just don't know what to do at this stage of the game. I just don't think any of us expected to make it this far. No, I knew I was gonna make it this far. I just didn't know which group of people I was gonna be with. No, literally. Hey guys. Oh, hey Daniel, we're just talking about the vote. Yeah, we're probably just gonna vote Jeremiah. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Let's just hope you won't flip again this time. Hey, don't worry, I'm just gonna stick with you guys this time. I'm gonna have to think of something to do. I have to turn them against each other. But how am I going to do that? Good morning, Jeremiah. Oh, good morning, guys.
Oh my gosh, is that a spider?
Oh, yeah, I caught it this morning.
Oh, that scared me.
You should be surprised what I've eaten out here.
It doesn't look very edible.
Oh, don't worry, it's not venomous. Are you sure you know what you're talking about? I think so.
I think I might be sick.
Well, there goes her appetite. Well, there's enough for all of us to go around. I mean, we have to eat something.
I can't believe I'm about to eat fried tarantula.
It's not as bad as it looks.
There's only 4 days left in this game, and this fried tarantula is like the least of my worries at this point. I'll probably never get this opportunity again, so I might as well try to fit in with the boys.
How's it tasting?
That has to be the grossest thing I've ever had.
Somebody else want to try? Yeah, I think I'll take a crack at it.
It's actually pretty good.
So gross. Make sure there's enough for everyone. Yeah, you guys can do that. Oh, that spider is not going down well. You good, Wayne? Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, okay. Yo, Wayne was throwing your name out. What'd you say? When it was just me at him at camp, he was like, oh, let's get rid of Danny, he's a challenge threat. Wait, you're not capping me, right? No, I'm actually not kidding. He was throwing your name out. Interesting. Of course Jeremiah would be telling me this information. He's on the bottom and he knows it, so it makes sense for him to tell me anything that comes out of his mouth. Man to man, I think it makes more sense to get rid of him before me. No, I totally get your point. As it stands, Jeremiah is the next to go. However, I am thinking about Final 4 and where people are going to swing when we get down to it. But again, thank you for telling me this information. It's actually really helpful. Yeah, I would really like to go to Final 4 with you. Jeremiah, he's throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. But I am glad that he's telling me this information that Wayne does have intentions of getting rid of me. Like, I haven't heard that from him and Barbara and literally everyone else. I know I'm a threat to win this game, and I know if I make Final Tribal Council, I could win this game. So, I'm definitely looking out for myself, and I'm glad I'm already in the Final 4.
Come on in, guys. Alright, let's get to today's immunity challenge. First things first, Danny, once again, we gotta take back the necklace. I have one more win in me today. Danny is very confident he can win today's challenge. We'll have to see about that. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you will race through a series of obstacles. Once you reach your key, you will untie that key, then remove your block onto the platform to lower your ramp. Then you will use 2 barrels and a plank to transport yourself from one end to the other. Once you make it across, you'll use that key to unlock a chest revealing sandbags, and you must build a window frame to toss your sandbags through, reaching the other end. First person to land all 4 sandbags wins immunity, guaranteed a spot in the Final 4. Losers go to Tribal Council, where someone will become the 12th person voted out and the 5th member of our jury. We'll draw for spots, we'll get started. Here we go, for immunity, guaranteed a spot in the Final 4. Survivors ready? Go! First obstacle, gotta crawl. Whoa! Jeremiah almost dives into the sand. Everyone else crawling, but it's gonna be Jeremiah out first. Jeremiah is off to the early lead. Danny makes it out. He can move on. Here comes Barbara and Wayne. Stacy bringing up the rear. Jeremiah scampering his way to the top. Almost like he's done this challenge before. Jeremiah untying his key. Danny's about to get in on this. Here comes Barbara and Wayne. Stacy gonna try to make it lost time. That's how you do it, Stacy. Everyone's now untying their key. Once you untie that key, you gotta move that block out of the way so your ramp will lower. Stacy out of nowhere unties her key. She just went from last to first. You now have to move that heavy block out of the way. You're good, Stacy. Jeremiah unties his key. Jeremiah not wasting any time. Danny and Barbara untie their keys. This challenge is picking up very quickly. Stacy and Jeremiah are going to be working on the barrels first. Barbara and Danny have their ramps lowered. Jeremiah just going to toss his key to the other end. Stacy going to do the exact same thing. Here comes Danny and Barbara. Wayne finally unties his key. He's in last place. Jeremiah and Stacy have started on the barrels. Wayne lowers his ramp. He can move on. We're going to have everyone working on the barrels now. Here goes Wayne. He's going to start working. Wait, where's my key? Wayne forgot his key. He's going to have to go back up and retrieve it. For this challenge, the rules are any part of your body cannot touch the ground. If you do, you'll have to go all the way back to the start. Wayne now sliding down with his key. He can now work on the barrels. This part of the challenge is going to be very difficult. Trying to keep your balance across those barrels will be hard. There are different strategies on moving those barrels. Which one will prove most effective? Barbara falls, she'll have to go back. Every time you fall, you gotta go back to the start. Everyone quickly making their way across the barrels. Jeremiah, though, is off to a very early lead. Danny is trying to catch up to him. And just when I said that, Danny falls. God damn it. Right now, it's between Jeremiah and Stacy. Wayne also doing a good job. Barbara and Danny are trying to get back in this. Jeremiah looking for his first individual immunity necklace. He is craving a win today. Danny is not even using a plank at this point. Very risky move by Danny. He's just picking up the barrels and trying to move them. Everyone else is using their plank to help move it. Which method will prove faster? Wayne falls off his barrel. He's gonna have to go back. Danny's strategy is proving effective. He's gonna pass Stacy, who's going very slow and steady. Jeremiah, though, is almost at the end. Barbara falls off again. Why is this so hard? Danny, though, has almost caught up to Jeremiah. It is just a two-horse race at this point. Stacy, Wayne, and Barbara are falling out of it. Danny is almost at the end. And Danny makes it. He can start unlocking his chest. Danny's unlikely strategy has paid off. Jeremiah and Stacy are trying to catch up to him. Danny unlocks his chest. He can start building his window frame. Danny getting close to winning his third individual immunity challenge. Wayne now gonna try a new strategy, barrel rolling. It would be insane if he could pull this off. Ow. Jeremiah makes it across. He can start unlocking his chest. Danny is almost done building his window frame. Now he's gonna start feeling the pressure. Jeremiah has his chest unlocked. Danny now gonna start tossing his sandbags through. You have to land them on the platform without knocking your window frame. Danny just misses with his first toss. Jeremiah builds his frame. He is quickly caught up. Here goes Danny with another toss. And Danny lands it. He lands 3 more left. Here goes Jeremiah. And Jeremiah knocks over his frame. He's gonna have to rebuild it now. Everyone else is still working on the barrels. Jeremiah is quickly rebuilding his frame. Here goes Danny with another toss. Stacy gonna try to get in on this. Danny lands his second. He is on fire at this point. It's between Danny and Jeremiah right now. Stacy now gonna start tossing sandbags. Barbara and Wayne are out of this challenge. Might as well hope you get lucky. Jeremiah lands his second sandbag. We're tied at 2 sandbags each. Stacy now gonna start tossing. And she already knocked over her frame. Danny lands his third sandbag. If he lands his last one, he'll win his third individual immunity challenge. Jeremiah gonna try to catch up to Danny. And Jeremiah just misses. Jeremiah is trying to race back in time. Danny just has to land one more sandbag and he will win immunity. Is this toss gonna do it? And he does it! Danny wins individual immunity. Hey, good job, man. His third individual immunity challenge win guaranteed a spot in the final 4. Man, those barrels got the best of me. Man, I really needed that today. Danny, you know the drill. Come get your necklace. third immunity challenge win, 5th overall. Danny, you know it. You are guaranteed a spot in the final 4. Danny, are you able to describe this feeling? There's not enough words to show how grateful I am to have this necklace around my neck again. As for the 4 of you, Tribal Council tonight were someone who became the 12th person voted out and the 5th member of our jury. Grab stuff, head out, see you tonight at Tribal. Your third individual win. It's like 5 total now. Damn, Danny, you're a beast comp. Danny won his third individual immunity challenge out here, which just goes to show how much of a competitor he is. We just can't get rid of him even if we wanted to. Like, that's how good he is at these challenges. Either way, the plan still stands, and Jeremiah is most likely going home tonight. Being this close to the final 4, I cannot make any mistakes. So I'm really hoping that the 4 of us actually stick together on this vote. Just confirming, we're voting Jeremiah tonight, right? That's who I'm doing, and I'm really hoping Danny and Wayne do the same. Yeah, I do not want to repeat of last time. Yeah, preferably I would like to stay. But I know for a fact Jeremiah's not going to easily give up like that. Yeah, he's definitely going to try to pull some strings or something. I just don't want you to go home. Same with you. All we can do, I guess, is wait until Tribal. Sounds good to me. Hey, good job, man. Oh, thanks, I really needed it. We down to vote Jeremiah tonight? Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. Had Danny not won immunity, he probably gets voted out tonight. But all this does is just cements Jeremiah's fate. Even though Jeremiah has straight up told me that he has the idol, I'm not sure I buy it. My only concern with tonight's vote is that Jeremiah has told me that he has the idol. Interesting. Do you think he actually has it? I don't know, but I really hope he doesn't have it. Do you think if he plays it tonight, he's gonna vote me out? I don't know. Do you think we should throw a vote on Barbara or Stacy just in case? Low-key, I have no idea. Wayne thinks that Jeremiah is gonna play the idol tonight and try to blindside Wayne, which is not true because I have the idol in my pocket. There is pretty much nothing stopping us from voting out Jeremiah tonight. He does not have the idol. I can confidently say that he can go home tonight. But on Survivor, there's always issues of trust, and there's always someone working behind your back. In this case, the inflammation that Wayne had plans to vote me out had I not won immunity. But I have been close with Wayne for quite a long time, and we pulled off many blindsides together. But we are at the final 5, and at this stage, anything goes. I mean, just because Jeremiah claims he has the idol doesn't mean he actually has one. No, you're totally right. But again, you can never be too certain. Yeah, I totally get it. I love Wayne as an ally, but if we do get to Final 4, is he actually going to keep me in this game, or is he just going to turn on me? These are legitimate questions I have to ask, even with the idol and the necklace. Can I chat with you guys? Oh yeah, we don't mind. Okay, do you guys know if Jeremiah's idol is actually legit or not? I mean, we either vote Jeremiah or we vote each other. Yeah, but I'm just thinking about the possibility if he actually does play it and gets rid of one of us 3. Well, I don't think it makes sense to tell us because we're the ones who don't have immunity. Wayne is scrambling because Danny has the necklace and he wants to get rid of Jeremiah but is also scared that Jeremiah has the idol. I'm telling you, if Jeremiah hasn't shown a physical idol yet, he doesn't have it. He's lying. Which makes me know for a fact that Wayne doesn't have the idol. I'm gonna vote for Jeremiah, Stacy's gonna vote for Jeremiah, and let's just see what happens. Yeah, it's obvious he's lying. I would do the same if I was on the bottom. Okay, I'm not gonna let this get to my head. Jeremiah is the vote tonight. Believe me, Tohono is going to the Final 4. Well, if you say so. Where did I leave my water bottle? Don't worry, Wayne, we are a tight alliance. Even through all the ups and downs, we still managed to get along. Ha, thanks guys. I don't think we've been this unified in a while. What's good, Jeremiah? Oh, hey Danny. Who are you gonna vote for tonight? Like that's gonna matter. Listen, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I don't have an idol or anything. Voting Barb tonight. No, I totally get that. Okay, now I need you to be honest with me. Do you have the idol? What do you mean? Because I've been hearing that you had the idol and that you're gonna play it tonight. So what if I do have it? No, I was just wondering. I would appreciate it a lot more if you didn't lie to me. It's Survivor, we're gonna lie. Well, at this point, your life in this game kinda depends on it.
Who is Danny to interrogate me and try to get me to say that I have an idol or not? Just because he's wearing the necklace doesn't mean he gets to tell me what to do. I'm also just annoyed at myself that I can't win a single challenge out here. I mean, at this stage of the game, I'd be very careful of what you say. Whatever, man. I do not have the idol. Well, I appreciate your honesty, man. I'm just sick of being on the bottom. I'm just sick of playing this game without carry. I'm just annoyed right now. I mean, do you have the idol? No, I don't have it. Well, I mean, it wouldn't even matter because you have the necklace. But in all seriousness, man, it's not 100% confirmed that you're going home tonight. Well, I'm just saying, if you catch me in this game, I will stay 100% loyal to you. I am not kidding. Just like how I have been with Carrie, I will stay loyal with you to the end. At this point, all I can do now is hope that Danny or somebody is willing to keep me in this game, which right now seems unlikely. Oh, and what I said about Wayne is 100% true. He would have gone for you if I won immunity. Well, I appreciate you telling me, man. Well, yeah, I honestly want to work with you in this game. Me and Wayne are both cut from the same cloth. There's no denying that we both want to win this $1 million really badly. But I do feel that Wayne does have the tendency to get rid of me over Jeremiah. And if I do lose an immunity challenge, is Wayne just going to side with the girls and get rid of me instead? I'm just saying that I hope you consider getting rid of someone else tonight. No, yeah, I'll definitely consider. Tomorrow, we're going to be at the Final Four. And at that stage, it's any man for himself. You don't mind me talking about this, right?
No, you're good.
Okay, I think you have a better shot of going up against me than you do against Barbara.
How come?
I think Barbara is very strategic. She's played a very under-the-radar game, and I definitely think she can win. I know you two have been tight since day one, but I mean, I might as well just bring this up.
No, I somewhat agree. I do see Barbara as kind of a threat.
I think if it comes down to a final two, then I'll definitely take you to the end.
Yeah, I probably will take you to the end as well. As much as me and Barbara have been tight since day one, I came here to win $1 million, not to be beaten in the end. I might consider voting out Barbara before Wayne, only because Wayne has made a bunch of enemies and Barbara is very well liked. But as of this moment, I have my eyes set on Jeremiah. I think he needs to go before anybody else. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking at the moment we need to get rid of Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, we already agreed on that. Hopefully this final two deal I made with Stacy will better my odds at the final tribal, because there's no way I'm going up against Danny and winning. Hey, do you mind if I sit here?
Oh no, I don't mind.
We need to have a talk, and I'm only telling you this because I trust you.
So Danny just approached me out of nowhere, and I'm confused because I thought we already had everything locked in, and now he wants to tell me some other secret?
Have you heard of Wayne throwing my name out at any time?
Listen, man, if I'm gonna be honest, yes, he was throwing your name out.
So it was his idea to get rid of me?
Oh yeah, he talked to me and Stacy and said that if you didn't win immunity, then you would probably be going home.
Very interesting.
I may or may not be spreading the truth a little bit. I only told Danny that Wayne wanted to get rid of him. What I didn't tell Danny is that Wayne thought that Jeremiah had an idol and was scared. Hopefully by painting Wayne with a negative light, that will place distrust between him and Danny, which hopefully me and Stacy are able to exploit once we get down to the Final Four.
So that leads me to my next question. Are you willing to vote Wayne tonight?
Dude, we're not changing the votes again. And I'm already still pissed off at you about the whole voting me last tribal.
Yeah, but I'm speaking for both of our games when I say we need to get rid of him.
Yeah, but Jeremiah is still a really big threat. Danny wants to go after Wayne tonight, and he's telling me this information last minute. Even though I don't want Wayne to go, Danny can just as easily get rid of me, so right now, my vote's kind of up in the air. And does getting rid of Wayne benefit my game more than does getting rid of Jeremiah? And can I even trust Danny right now? Is he trying to pull a fast one on me? I don't know. Never gets old.
We'll now bring up the members of our jury. Connor, Cole, Georgia, and Carrie voted out at the last tribal council.
Danny, third time this tribal council you are wearing the necklace around your neck. Do you feel this paints a target on your back?
Trust me, Jeff, this, along with the idol play, is proof enough that I am considered a threat out here. I definitely know for sure that people have talked about getting rid of me, I've won 4 challenges back to back to back to back, and that definitely proves that I am a competitor. We also all came here to win, and we all want that $1 million, which is so close because there's only like 3 days left in this game, and we're getting right down to it. Stacy, with nowhere left to hide, how are you able to maneuver your way through this game? I just have to put the trust in people I've put since day one and hope that they don't turn on me, which has happened more times than you think, so it's very difficult having to rely on somebody knowing that instantly they can turn on you. But we all signed up for this game, so we kinda expected that coming in. Jeremiah, you are the last Pascua left in a sea of Tohono. Do you feel like this vote might be your last? Well, Jeff, I would like to stay positive, but so far these last few votes have not gone my way. And I'm definitely on the bottom, and these 4 have been together since day one, so I don't fit in. I'm the odd one out, the black sheep. It's kind of depressing knowing that my torch might be snuffed tonight, but I'm not just gonna roll on my back and die. I'm gonna keep fighting in this game, like all of us should be. It's not over until you actually snuff my torch. Barbara, the same can be said with you. You almost were voted out at the last tribal council. Yeah, Jeff, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. I thought for sure I was going home, but it just went to show that there were people out there that I couldn't trust anymore. And the fact that I narrowly escaped that vote alive just taught me that I can't keep playing defense. I have to play offense. Because as much as I would love to stay in this game, somebody else has their own personal agenda, and they're gonna strike you before you strike them. I mean, if you take a look at the jury, we were responsible for voting them out. They weren't a part of our agenda, so it just goes to show that it's a two-way street. Wayne, is what Barbara's saying true to Survivor as a whole? Well, yeah, Survivor is meant to do that. We're supposed to be going against each other and turning on each other, whether we like it or not. Because the fact of the matter is, nice people finish last, and on Survivor you can't play nice. Well, I think there's a difference between being nice and being honest. And honesty is broken all the time on this game, but you could still be a nice person and win this game. And I know I might have sounded like a wet blanket when I said that, but that's just what I believe. Yeah, I also believe that showing kindness is essential to being on Survivor, but you can't also be afraid to make necessary moves to further your game. Because the things that people would do for $1 million, it goes way beyond our scope. So I think the main message is, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Jeremiah, what will you take out of your Survivor journey if it does end tonight? Well, even just getting the shot to even be out here is a blessing in and of itself. Even if I was voted out first, I would still be thankful to even have this opportunity. Getting to survive in the elements and making allies and enemies is just, you can't replace this experience with anything else. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and these 4 people that I'm sitting next to are some of the most amazing and strategically capable people I've ever met. Just the fact that one of us 5 will be a millionaire in a few days is a lot to take in. Yeah, we've all been through a lot, and just us being so close to the end is just, it just puts a lot of pressure on us to pull it out. Believe me, it's been very difficult for all of us, Jeff. Even though we still fight and bicker, we're all still one big happy family, and Survivor Wild West would not be the same without us. Well, this just goes to show how physically demanding Survivor has been on you 5. And yet, one of the 5 of you is about to be voted out in a moment. It's the circle of Survivor, Jeff. You vote someone out, they vote for you to win or lose. I think Barbara said it really well. We ultimately will have to turn on each other. And when they end up on the jury, your fate is decided entirely by them. The beauty of Survivor. So it also really comes down to jury management. You don't want to piss off the jury, but you also want to prove that you deserve to win the game more than your competitors did. So think of it as a dilemma. The more people you directly vote out, the more they'll probably be pissed off at you. But I think the jury should also respect a game when they see it. Alright, and with that, it is time to vote. Jeremiah, you're up. Hope you don't get pissed off. I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play, tonight is the last night you can do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final.
No
Person
items.
voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jeremiah. Wayne, that's 1 vote Wayne, 1 vote Jeremiah. Jeremiah, that's 2 votes Jeremiah, 1 vote Wayne. Wayne, retied. Oh, dang. That's 2 votes Wayne, 2 votes Jeremiah, 1 vote left. Twelfth person voted out and the 5th member of our jury. Wayne.
What the He got played.
That's 3, that's enough. I need you to bring me your torch. Wayne, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Hey, good luck, Final Four. Ultimately, when the dust settled, you 4 are what remain. Even though there are only 3 days left in this game, do not get comfortable, because nobody is safe. Grab your torches back to camp. Good night. Whoa, I was not expecting that at all. To be blindsided like that was insane, and I thought I had so much control in this game. I think I just got too comfortable, and people made the moves necessary to please the jury, but it's been an unforgettable experience that I don't think anything else could replace.